Okay, my name is Jessica Wenonah. I'm 28 and I live in Wenonah.
I'm 63. My name is Betsy Thompson and I live in Wenonah, but I grew up in West Effort.
I guess I started using heavy when I was like 17, 18, like going into college. Just hanging out with the wrong crowd, getting mixed in with the wrong people. I wanted to try to fit in and do what they were doing. I tried it and I loved the feeling because it got me out of myself. And I just kept doing it over and over again. But my using started way before that. Like I would pick up something at a young age to get me out of myself. I overdosed at home in this house. My oldest son was 3, my youngest was 14 months old. And my dad came over and found me blue unconscious. If he came over 20 minutes later, I would not be here today. And DIFAS found out. They took the kids away from me, put them into foster care. And from that point on, like, they put me into a crisis center. Then they put me into a rehab. Then they put me into a halfway house. And I was gone for like 5 months altogether. And I had to do whatever I could to get my kids back.
The night that she OD'd, I actually felt relief. It was the first time I felt like a wave of relief because I knew she was in a safe place and she was going to get help. And even though the kids were not here, I just had it. And like 6 months before then, I had a restraining order on my ex-husband who was an alcoholic. So trying to hold it together and help, take care of 2 kids with 2 active addiction people was hard. So
I started off with like Percocets and Xanax and Klonopin that led to like Oxys, 40s, 80s. That led to heroin because heroin's a lot cheaper than Oxys, and cocaine. And at the end of my road, I was smoking crack and I shot up heroin. Oh, I tried to stop all the time. I would always say to myself, this is the last time I'm using. And I would break like all my pipes, all my like paraphernalia, like everything. I would tell my mom I need help. I would sign myself into IOPs, which is intensive outpatients. But I always thought I had it under control and I could stop using whenever. I was like a functional addict. Yeah. I just thought I could just start whenever. I didn't really think I had that big of a problem.
And I remember my boss saying to me at the time, she said, well, nobody ever recovers from heroin. And I kind of thought, well, my daughter's going to be the exception. And I remember talking to a worker at DIFAS once, and she said it takes 10 people 10 times to get clean. And I said, well, she doesn't have 10 times because I'm not doing this anymore.
So I've been in recovery technically like 4 years. It was 4 years February 20th, but I'm a part of Narcotics Anonymous, and my clean time in Narcotics Anonymous will be coming up on 1 year clean, May 26th.